The Man in the Bed, written by Howard Kern, read by Jeffrey Hollander. You're gone now. Your bed is empty. 10 years wiped away as the sheets are laundered. A history gone. Poof, a miracle. Waiting for another person to create a new story. But our story started long ago. Two brothers that followed very different paths. I had my sword to bear. Being gay was not something I wore with pride back then, but I rose up and accepted my true self. I am who I am, and I am proud. Your issues were not so simple. Emotional issues never are. We were raised by the same mother and stepfather. But it wasn't the same for us. I felt nothing but love from them and learned how to love. I don't know what you felt because we never talked that way. I just remember being afraid of you. You were younger, but you were out of control, sometimes violent, always angry. Do you remember when you broke my nose? You threw a 2x4 at me. Maybe I should have ducked, but I was frozen in that moment, shocked by your rage. It could have been worse, but it wasn't. That's a memory of you I experience every day when I look in the mirror. My crooked nose, my broken brother. I forgave you for that. It never even comes up except with certain people that knew both of us. You did the best you could. I don't hold anything against you. MS crippled you before COVID struck the final blow. We did have some moments together. When you no longer were threatening, I could see you. It wasn't your fault that you were angry. It wasn't anybody's fault. You were who you were, and before the last bell tolled, I loved you, warts and all. It's strange that the day you passed, the hospital asked me to play God. They wanted to know whether you should be put on a ventilator. You had been in bed for 10 years, not much of a life. But people still loved you. They cared about you. Even if they didn't come to see you, they asked about you. So when I was asked about pulling the plug and throwing in the towel, I said no. I didn't even pause. I thought about the TV that you still watched, the sparkle in your eyes behind your ravaged body, the tears that would be shed when your light was extinguished. And Mommy, poor Mommy, who also passed too soon, she loved you. You were her baby. I searched deep inside my soul, and she spoke to me. She told me to do everything I could to save her baby, and I obeyed. I said no. I would follow Mommy's wishes. I would defer to God. Sure enough, God did step in. You did not die in that bed. You died on a gurney, too sick to earn more time. The ventilator going to someone with a brighter future. And as I promised, when your flame was extinguished, tears were shed. People loved you. You mattered. You existed. And brother, my tears were shed. You and I were different, but we will forever be connected. I don't know how many times I said it, but I always thought it, and I pray that you felt it. Scott, my brother, my sometimes friend, my sometimes tormentor, I love you, I love you, I love you forevermore.